Welcome to B-Mitzvah Bites, a new bite-sized podcast from PJ Library. Each episode, you'll hear real kids ask the hard-hitting questions about how to prepare for their B'nai Mitzvah. The best part? They'll receive answers and real-life examples from older kids who recently had a bar or bat mitzvah ceremony. You'll hear everything from who to invite, how far in advance you should start preparing, tips for memorizing your Torah portion, how to deal with nerves, book recommendations, and so much more. Today, Natalie and Alexis chat with Ellery to get her advice on big takeaways, what to do about nerves, and the importance of hugs.
What was your overall takeaway from your bat mitzvah? What did you get out of it? And what's one thing that you'll remember?
That is another super good question. I think probably one of the biggest things that I'll take away is how it felt to just have all of my people, all of my community just kind of being there on that day and gathering around me and supporting me, and that felt really good. It's also it made me feel really special. It made me feel like, look what I just did. I did this. This is hard. And looking at all of my friends' faces who aren't Jewish, who had maybe never even been to a B'nai Mitzvah, and they were like, wow, this is so crazy. I can't believe you did all of that. It made me feel really empowered, if only just for a few hours after the bat mitzvah. That's probably one of the things that I'll take away, that I feel like I can do. I'm not going to say I felt like I could do anything, but it felt like I was powerful and I could do more than I thought. But I'll always be grateful for the fact that my community just came to help me, and my grandfather, my Zeta, afterwards telling me that I did a good job was probably one of the best parts, because he's really serious about Judaism, and just him telling me that I did a good job felt really good. Yeah.
What did you do to prepare for your bat mitzvah?
That is a really good question. I'm gonna have to think about that for a second. The synagogue that I did it at gave me a lot of support. One thing that I found really helps for a big project is to kind of separate it into stages. If someone's telling you write a 10-page essay, what I found, for an example, that's not related to B'nai Mitzvahs, but it's more helpful that if you're not, rather than just sitting down and trying to write the entire essay out in 5 minutes, it's helpful to break it down into stages. So first you just think about what you're going to write about. Then you maybe do a little bit of research. Then you write a little bit of a draft. And then and if each of those stages is broken up so that you have time to take each of those things slowly, and each of those milestones feels like an achievement. So for me, it was step one, I'm just gonna practice some prayers. This is 2 years before my bat mitzvah. I'm just gonna make sure I know the Shema and the Ve'ahavta, and then maybe as I'm getting a little further, I started learning some trope and how to read some of the trope symbols, and then I'm I just get my Torah portion and I'm gonna read over it in the English translation and see what it means and think about what it means to me. And it was really helpful to just take it in stages, one at a time, and feel proud of yourself every time you complete one of those stages. And so that by the time that the final stage was just practice, it honestly felt like I had everything down. I think if someone had told me, learn all these prayers and write a Devar Torah, you have 1 week, go. Or even if they've said you have 2 months, go. It would have felt a lot more overwhelming than if it hadn't gone the way that I had. So that's something that I would definitely recommend in your preparation. Also, hugs are good. Hugs are really good. Yeah.
Thank you so much for hanging out and listening today. And a special thank you to our PJ Arway design team and alumni for being on our panel and chatting. Our music is Enjoy Life with Your Family by Awesome Music. This podcast is produced and mixed by Ali Thresher with production support from Emily Brown, Rachel Goodman, and Elizabeth Korletz. Bard Bastian created our art. This is a PJ Library Presents production. For more PJ Library podcasts and to sign up for free Jewish books, visit pjlibrary.org.